Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS video. Now I'm gonna talk about this Temple of Ancients and King Mode shopping guide like usual, but I will also talk about farming and hand mines. Okay, so yeah, let's pick the strongest friend. I have this Red 13, and maybe you are surprised why I have both Red and Red 13 on my party, because from my last pull video I didn't manage to pull them. The answer is simple. If you take a look carefully on my lapis count, then you should know the answer. Yes, my lapis right now is only at 15,000. It is because I have used them to do another step up. Really guys, after getting that one iron, I think, okay, I really need auto raise a healer. And because I have heard that next meta, you usually need 2 tankers and 2 healers on most upcoming trial. And that's why I decide, yeah, I'm gonna pull for Arid. Maybe you say, yes, so why not wait until Lena available? If I really need Lena, then at that time, I probably gonna use my UOC ticket. Hey, but right now, I'm gonna use it on Arid, and that means I probably not gonna able to pull again on any future banners. Okay, maybe I will save until Lena available on the global. So that means on next week, maybe I won't pull on the I believe we will get Secret of Mana try raid event, because the Japan get that, but we also may get the Octopath Traveler. Let's just see next week what raid event we're gonna get. And talking about this farming event, like you can see, I can clear it easily, obviously, because I use Xeno. But maybe if you are not that strong right now, then let's utilize what bonus units can do for your party. The first cage hit, just ignore him because he cannot do anything. Maybe you can equip him with something like Riku's pouch or other abilities to make him useful, but the character itself is not useful. But for Barret, you usually bring 2 Barret for bonus units. Barret will be good because he is a good chainer, so yeah, you usually bring 1 real character, 1 strong character like me, Xeno, and you can use Barret to finish chain the process, which is pretty good. For Red 13, you don't need to worry because I think he's pretty good. I will make his review soon. And for Irid, she will be useful, especially if you use magic attack, because Irid can break enemies' spirit by 60%, which is pretty big. Okay, so enough about farming tips and my complaint about my pull result. And for Final Fantasy 7 items, I must say I'm kinda disappointed. Not because bad, okay? First, let's talk about Hypno Crown. This gives you sleep resist. And yes, what only sleep resist, I think is very underwhelming. The magic and spirit stats is kind of bad. Well, if you ask me, on the past we have gotten Soul Crown, if you remember. It is magic and spirit plus 22. And the side effects are 5% all elemental resist. I think that's much better than this sleep resist, because usually sleep is not dangerous ailments. That is dangerous, but it is not great in quote. So enemies usually have AoE sleep attack, unlike stop, which is only single target. That's why I think if you really need sleep resist, then you probably have sleep resist buffer. Okay, so I don't think this is that good for veterans, because you probably have Ribbon, Anti-Disaster, and Seed of Hope, and Marlboro Doll from previous story event, which is better if combined with Seed of Hope. And next, Giga's Armlet. Again, don't take my advice wrong, okay? This is bad for veteran players. For past few event, I can say that some items are still good for veterans, even if you are veteran. But this one, attack plus 30, it is the same attack boost like Ifrit's Claw, which can be obtained. So if you are veteran, then I don't think you need to buy this, okay? It will be a waste of inventory space. I won't buy this too, because really guys, my equipment slot is kind of limited, and yeah, I won't buy this. So Technique of the Ancient and Knowledge of the Ancients are also bad in my opinion. because yeah, simply bad. Okay, I don't need to explain why, even for newbie. And Doctor's Garment. This is actually very good for newbie players, but if you ask me which is better, I mean, if you ask me, is this one good compared to other previous Trustmaster we can buy, then I must say it is not, because again, for veteran players, pharmacology for items are kinda not useful. Okay, it may be useful for refilling your character's MP, but really, items usually a single target unless they release something like superior version Ilias or 7 stars Ilias, a character who who able to cast items to all characters. Then I think this kind of ability that improve healing items are kinda useless. But if you are newbie again, you still use items, then this will be beneficial for you. But for me, really, I really cannot remember when's the last time I used something like Ether, Mega Ether to my characters. Okay, Elixir, maybe I use them, but Elixir is useless for pharmacology because it already recovers health and MP to the full health. Okay, so basically the items from this Final Fantasy VII are kind of bad, so you can prioritize to buy the tickets and 5 stars. Select 7 ticket, okay? So yeah, don't buy the 80,000 Trust Mughal, buy the 8,000 and 500. They are good. And Trust Mughal, yeah, basically the same like previous King Mog shopping recommendation. You can see the list on the right side. You may say, of course, the items are bad because if they are really good, that will be useless for, that will make characters too OP. Don't get me wrong. Let's compare it to Final Fantasy XII. It is old event, but I think the items are still perfectly usable even for today's standard. I think they should release items like this. So if you miss these items on the past, so make sure you buy Zodiac Spear, Swill Crossblade, Holy Road, and Adamant Vest. This is really good items. Okay, so let's talk. Zodiac Spear is really insane. It has 130 attack, which is a good weapon. Maybe it is not that good at this point, but I use this on my Fae. Okay, if they are not restricted to certain type of weapon, this will be a good two-handed weapon for them. So really good. And Zwil Crossblade is Wind Elemental Dagger. It also has 5% physical evasion. So make sure you buy this. Make sure you buy elemental weapon. Okay, because they are really useful. I think Giga's Armlet should add something like 30% Earth Resist, which make it more interesting to buy. Okay, and Holy Road. The magic is mediocre, but again, see this. It has light element, which is very rare for road. Let's say you have someone, so yeah, a character who use physical attack based on magic stats, then this light element will be useful for them to add light element. So buy this Holy Road. Okay, the magic stats is not well, but the light attribute makes it special. And next item, Adamant Vest. Again, I don't need to explain why this item is good because, oh boy, 50% fire resist. Yes, it reduces your ice resist by 50%, but again, not that. Yeah, it is important, but maybe if you fight fire enemy, then usually they don't use ice attack. Okay, it is useful for fighting Ifrit if you haven't defeated him. And yeah, this one is unique because usually flame armor is heavy armor. This one is light armor, which is not. I don't think light armor is good on raising your fire resist. So this will be useful on some characters. This will be useful against Omega if you haven't defeated it right now, because to fight Omega you need 100% fire resist. So buy this Adamant Vest, very good. And the rest items. Okay, there is no 5 stars select summon ticket, of course, because this is an all event. So buy all the tickets if you miss them. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know about this week event. Don't forget that we still have bonus stage on story event, so finish them. Okay, don't forget. And yeah, we get an announcement that we will get third anniversary countdown summon. Okay, so I cannot see, I don't know why, but the point is you can summon certain character from limited pool, but I really don't recommend you to summon at all because the units featured are kinda poor creep at this point. Sure, you may be able to change summon coin with Prism, but against the units are mediocre, so I really don't recommend you save your lapis for maybe upcoming week. I mean, yeah, next week we probably get the another raid event. Not probably, but we will get a raid event, I believe. I believe that character will be more OP than this featured characters on the third anniversary countdown. So yeah, just save your lapis. Okay, like you can see here, my lapis. Oh my boy, it is bad. And not only my lapis, I also use my tickets for Irid. So see, only these are left. Luckily, I haven't bought the Final Fantasy 7, so I may try in the next week to get limited character, but maybe no. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about this event. Thank you very much for watching. Press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy for FX videos guide. Bye bye guys.